Celebrity Obituaries, honoring the icons we've lost. This week, we pause to reflect on the life of Dick Cheney, former Vice President of the United States and architect of a modern era of American foreign policy. From his early days in Wyoming to becoming the youngest ever White House Chief of Staff, then Secretary of Defense, and eventually number 2 in the nation, Cheney's impact spanned decades. He survived multiple serious health crises, including a heart transplant, and never shied away from controversy. His drive to strengthen the executive branch, his role in the post-9/11 world, and his unflinching conservative convictions defined a generation of leadership. Whatever one's view of him, Cheney left an unmistakable mark on the shape of modern US governance. May we remember his service, his ambition, and the lessons, both good and hard, that came from his tenure. Today we honor Diane Ladd, Oscar-nominated actress whose career stretched from the 1960s into the modern day, and whose collaborations with her daughter Laura Dern created some of film's most memorable mother-daughter portrayals. Known for her role in Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, Wild at Heart, and her trademark mix of wit, grit, and heart, Ladd captivatingly combined stage presence with an empathetic spirit. Beyond the screen, she faced health challenges and still remained creative and engaged. She leaves behind a legacy of craft, family, and resilience. As her daughter said, "She was my amazing hero and my profound gift of a mother." The Guardian. May her characters remain vivid, her spirit remembered, and the path she paved for performers honored. We pause to celebrate the life of Donna Godchaux-MacKay, a soulful voice of American rock history. From session work in Muscle Shoals and Memphis to joining the legendary Grateful Dead in the early 1970s, she became part of an American music story. Her vocals graced iconic songs, and her contributions to the band's albums from Terrapin Station onward helped define a sound many still follow. She later carried her creativity into new projects, always keeping her voice alive. After a lengthy battle with cancer, she departed this world, but leaves behind recordings, memories, and the respect of generations. May her voice continue to echo, and her spirit inspire. Today we remember Tchéky Karyo, the French-Turkish actor whose presence lit up international screens from Europe to Hollywood. With roles in film and television spanning decades, Karyo brought gravitas, nuance, and charisma to each performance. His versatility and willingness to take on challenging roles earned him a place among global cinema's memorable figures. Though he has left us at the age of 72 after a battle with cancer, his body of work remains and continues to speak across borders. Let us honor his artistry, his cultural bridge building, and the stories he helped tell. In memory of Lee Weaver, an actor of longevity, versatility, and quiet influence. From his beginnings in Fort Lauderdale to decades of screen appearances, he made his way through sitcoms, voice work, and character roles. While he may not have always been the headline name, his craft enriched countless projects, and his presence served as part of the backbone of many familiar shows and films. As he passed at the age of 95, we thank him for a lifetime in performance, the small touches he brought to roles, and the inspiration for character actors everywhere. We pay tribute to Bob Trumpy, Pro Bowl tight end, Bengals original, and longtime broadcaster whose voice became familiar to Cincinnati and beyond. His transition from grit on the field to clarity behind the mic made him a bridge between athletes and fans. He played 10 seasons in the AFL/NFL and later shared the game with millions as an analyst. His passing at 80, at home surrounded by family, reminds us that behind the stats and the catches was a man who loved the game and the people who followed him. May his legacy in sport and broadcasting persist. Born Diane Hall on January 5, 1946 in Los Angeles, California, Diane Keaton became one of Hollywood's most beloved and unconventional stars. Her early collaborations with Woody Allen, Annie Hall, Manhattan, Love and Death, brought her fame, and Annie Hall earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress. Over a career spanning more than 6 decades, she defined modern romantic comedies with hits like Something's Gotta Give and Baby Boom, and left her mark in dramas such as the Godfather trilogy. Known for her androgynous fashion, humor, and honesty, she inspired generations of performers and fans. Diane Keaton passed away on October 11, 2025, at the age of 79 from pneumonia. She is survived by her children and loved ones, who described her as a force of nature with an unmatched heart. Her spirit lives on in every laugh, every frame, and every person bold enough to be themselves. Michael Eugene Archer, known to the world as D'Angelo, was born in Richmond, Virginia in 1974. In 1995, his debut album Brown Sugar redefined soul music, blending gospel, funk, and hip-hop into a sound that would shape the neo-soul movement. With Voodoo and the haunting Black Messiah, he became one of music's most respected and mysterious voices, earning 4 Grammy Awards and a devoted following. Behind the fame was a man who struggled with the pressure of artistry and fame, but whose music always carried raw emotion and truth. On October 14, 2025, D'Angelo passed away at the age of 51 after a private battle with pancreatic cancer. He is survived by his daughter Imani Archer and family, who called him our shining star. His voice may be silent, but his music will continue to heal and move hearts for generations. Paul Daniel "Ace" Frehley was born in 1951 in the Bronx, New York. As the founding lead guitarist of Kiss, his spaceman persona, thunderous riffs, and wild stage presence helped turn the band into one of the most recognizable rock acts in history. His solo career soared with the 1978 album Ace Frehley, featuring the hit New York Groove. Though he faced struggles with addiction and fame, he overcame them later in life, celebrating sobriety and reconnecting with fans. On October 16, 2025, Ace Frehley passed away at 74 after a brief illness. He is survived by his wife Jeanette, daughter Monique, and siblings. His guitar may rest, but his spirit still roars through every amplifier and every fan who throws up the horns. Dame Jilly Cooper, born 1937, was one of Britain's most beloved novelists and columnists. Her witty, romantic, Rutshire chronicles, including Riders, Rivals, and Polo, captured the glamour and gossip of English high society with warmth and mischief. Before fiction, she made her mark as a journalist, known for her humor and sharp social insight. On October 5, 2025, Jilly Cooper passed away at 88 after a fall at her Gloucestershire home. She is survived by her children Felix and Emily Cooper, who remember her as the brightest spark in any room. Her words, filled with laughter and love, will continue to make readers smile for decades to come. Dame Jane Goodall, born April 3, 1934, forever changed the way we understand animals and ourselves. Beginning her work in Tanzania in 1960, she revealed that chimpanzees use tools, form lifelong bonds, and share deep emotional lives. Her discoveries bridged the gap between humanity and nature, and her later activism inspired a global conservation movement. Over her lifetime, she received dozens of honorary degrees and was named a United Nations Messenger of Peace. On October 1, 2025, Jane Goodall passed away peacefully at 91. Though she leaves no immediate family, her legacy lives on through the Jane Goodall Institute and the millions of people she inspired to protect the Earth. Her message remains simple but profound. Every individual makes a difference. And she proved it every single day of her life. Though their voices have fallen silent, their work continues to echo across generations. From the screen to the stage, from music to science, their legacies will live on. May they rest in peace, and may we never forget the light they shared with the world.